Assalamu alaikum, welcome to Times of Ummah. Today's first news update is coming from Russia, where a long-awaited Afghan peace talks started once again in Moscow, where Russia, China, Pakistan, United States, Afghan government and Taliban negotiators joined the meeting. The members calling on Afghan sides to reach an immediate ceasefire and reach any solution for the peace. Dear viewers, you know that nearly 20 years America spent in Afghanistan and wasted its $1 trillion in this unlimited war, and after that Taliban and United States came to table and signed an agreement in Doha, which United States has to pull out its forces before May, and Donald Trump was clear to withdraw United States forces, but Biden became president in 2020 elections and he ordered to review the deal, and still they have not made clear that whether they want to leave Afghanistan or remain its forces. Therefore, Washington sent a senior official for the first time to participate in the regional peace talks that is starting in Russia. The Moscow peace talks arrangement was aimed to resume Afghan peace talks that were stalled over government accusation over assassination of officials and doctors in Afghanistan. But Taliban here said that government has brought Daesh to disturb the talks because of Afghan government don't want to go further in peace talks because it was highly expected that Taliban will take the power. That's why intra-Afghan dialogues failed and drastically the United States withdrawal time came. A joint statement came from Russia that's saying at this turning point, our four countries call on sides to hold talks and reach a peace agreement that will end more than 4 decades of war in Afghanistan. They also stated that once a peace settlement had been reached, 4 countries were committed to mobilize political and economic support for Afghanistan. Today's second news update is coming from Palestine and Israel, where some Israeli settlers attacked on Saidawad and his wife when both were on their way to his land near the illegal Israeli settlement. The Israeli settlers expanding their property towards the Palestinian land. Therefore, Awad and his family goes there every Saturday to prevent the Israeli settlers from occupying the Awad's property. Awad said that the assault on my family lasted about 7 minutes. He added, my face was bleeding and I lost consciousness for a few minutes. The Israeli soldiers were watching the scene until a Palestinian came to rescue Awad. The settlers departed without detaining them by Israeli army. Dear viewers, it is a signal that Israeli army wants to expand their property. In other words, they could detain them. But the justice and peace inside Palestine is just now a dream because Zionists just wanted to destroy all the Arab nations. Awad also said that the Israeli army could have arrested the settlers, but it did not. According to Israeli human rights groups, 94 violent attacks has took place against the Palestinian civilians between December 21st, 2020 to March 13, 2021. The group accused Israeli forces because they don't stop the attacks, and Israeli police routinely close criminal complaints that filed by some victims without anyone being charged. Dear viewers, the settlers attacks with the help of Israeli army because it is impossible without their support, and the attackers on average makes 2 to 3 attacks per day. The violence includes physical assaults against Palestinian shepherds and farmers while working on their lands. Assalamu alaikum, welcome to Times of Ummah. Today's third news update is coming from Pakistan, where the Pakistan Army Chief General Qamar Javed Bajwa said the time has come to bury the past with India and move towards cooperation. His statement comes after an unexpected ceasefire announcement come between India and Pakistan on the line of control. The situation and circumstances is changing inside the Asian countries as we saw an agreement between China and India over the Ladakh conflict. Likewise, huge development comes from Afghanistan as well, but the most unexpected move was from Pakistan and India, where the 2 nuclear powers agreed to ceasefire on LOC. So you can see the circumstances in the region drastically changing, and the 2 big enemies that fought 4 wars for an aim, and now they agree on ceasefire without achieving that aim is something unintelligible. But General Qamar Javed Bajwa here also told that our neighbor will have to create a conducive environment, particularly in Indian occupied Kashmir. but there was no immediate response from India, but the United States welcomed the move and also encouraged the two to keep building on this progress. The Pakistani Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi said, if India took one step forward to peace, Pakistan will take two. But dear viewers, India's current government took mandate because Modi party BJP is based on anti-Pakistan ideology, and they always create some adventures just before Indian election, and that cause propaganda for BJP. Dear viewers, if you want to watch top news of each day, please subscribe Times of Ummah.